Hi everyone, my name is Sean Elmore from Affiliate Income Hero. Thank you for joining me today. And in today's video, we'll be looking at how to make sales with Warrior Plus via Facebook. This is a really good technique if you're relatively new to affiliate marketing and you have limited budget. So if you stick with me till the end, I'll show you how to grow your audience, generate interest in what you do, and more importantly, how you get people over to your links and start making sales 100% free. So stick with me to the end. So if you are relatively new to affiliate marketing, and you want to learn how to do it properly and specifically in an easy three-step fashion, then please check out the link in the description below, because it will take you to a 12-step course that will teach you how to do it, and it is a really simple process that anyone can follow. And if you're interested in following my journey, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be kept up to speed with what I'm doing online. So Facebook is a social platform. I don't think I really need to go into the details of what Facebook is, because I'm pretty sure that all of you that are watching this video have a Facebook account. Um, it's a social platform, so you need to be social, and Facebook want to see that. So they don't really want to see you taking people off to other places on the internet. So you need to bear that in mind as we move forward. But unfortunately, there's some housekeeping to do if you want to start making or generating leads from your profile. So there's some things that you may not want to do, but trust me, it's probably the best way forward. So first of all, we need to look at your profile. Um, a lot of people talk about using Facebook ads and things like that. We're not going to talk about that in this video. This is purely organic traffic that we're going to be trying to generate. And in order to generate that kind of traffic, you need to appear to your audience in a certain way. So we're just going to talk about your profile and some good housekeeping before we move on. The other thing I want to touch upon is obviously your Facebook profile you may have been using to date to keep in touch with family and friends and things like that. And that's entirely, that's great. And that's exactly what Facebook's for. If you want to use it as a way to generate leads and potentially sales, then you need to look at it from a different perspective. So, my advice would be, if you don't want your friends and family seeing what you're doing online and questioning, why you started posting certain things, then unfortunately you either try and set up another Facebook profile, or you unfriend them. I know it sounds awful, but trust me, from my own experience, when I started posting stuff on my wall and my feed, which was specifically geared around what I was doing online, I had people questioning what I was doing, and that can sometimes lead to you questioning why you're doing it, because not everyone is going to resonate with what you're doing, not everyone will understand what you're doing, so sometimes it can drag you down, it can be quite negative. So you'll have to be the one that calls that, but my advice would be is to tell them what you're going to do, and perhaps connect to them on a different social platform, because you want this to be your business card on the internet. This is a completely free way of generating interest in what you do and generating traffic to links, so you'll have to treat it that way. So in terms of the housekeeping, there's a few things you want to do with your profile page. As you can see, this is my profile page. You want to create a good header, something that looks clean, so it's not distracting. There's nothing that would pull people away from your page. When they come to your page, you want them to know what you do or have an inkling of what you do. So very simple header. Have a quote or some description in there, or something that you feel would resonate with your audience. Obviously, I'm in affiliate marketing, and if you're watching this, you are too. So you want to have something that sort of says that. In terms of your profile picture and your header, you want to have a clean headshot, so people can actually see you're a human being. You can either design this yourself in many free applications that you can go online to design headers and things like that, or you can have someone do it for you on Fiverr. Have a clean headshot, like I said, and then here in the bio section, you need to put a quote or something that says who you are, so people, your audience, will understand what you're trying to do. And that's mine. It's pretty simple. You only get so many characters that you can actually put in there. So make it count, because this is what people will see when they first come to your page. You'll also want to go in here and update the intro section. So you want to edit the details and put all the links to your social, other website addresses, anything to do with LinkedIn, anything where you'd want them to see other proof on the internet of what you do effectively. I myself only have a link to my page because I don't want to distract them with anything else. I may add a chat bot in here as well at some point, but for now, I just want them to come to my page after they've read my content, know who I am, what I do, and if they're interested in looking a bit more, that they will click this link. And that's the whole point of social media, is once you start growing your audience, having conversations with people, they start following you, reading your content, they will be interested and curious. And when they're curious, they will come to your profile page to have a check out of who you are. So once they've seen this, as long as this looks professional, this doesn't have a picture of a dog or something like your car, then you start to, it's a personal thing. People get to know you, like and trust you, and then of course if they want to check out the links that you've got on your profile page, that is when you'll start generating links, generating leads and potentially sales to your products and services. In the photo section, have some meaningful photos. So you can have random family shots, which is great. Again, this is all about building that social side, so you're a real human being. Have something in the middle that shows you as being somebody that's going somewhere. So I mean, here I've just got a picture of myself, winning a particular pool competition, and then the rest of it's just all family orientated because that's who I am. If you have any photos of events you've been to, whether it be some kind of marketing event or affiliate event where you've met somebody that is prominent in that industry and other people would recognize, put that in the middle there. And then once you've done that, that's pretty much your profile that's set up to, that's pretty much set up for other people to come and look out, check you out and see what you do. Once you've completed the profile page, you need to now start to look at growing your audience. So how do you grow your audience? Your audience is anyone that's interested in the same thing you're interested in. So in this particular instance, we are interested in affiliate marketing. So you want to come to the groups section on your Facebook profile, and in the groups search tab, you just simply want to look at things to do with your niche market. So affiliate marketing, for example. And then you'll be greeted with a list of groups that are all around the affiliate marketing niche. So these are all groups that you can effectively go into and join, and then you can obviously start posting content in those groups, and more importantly, you can start friend requesting, and that's where you start to grow your audience of like-minded people. So as you can see, some of these groups have got some real numbers in them. So 74,000 members, 66,000 members, 26,000 members. And my advice would be just choose maybe 3 to 5 groups that you want to join. So go through the groups and actually have a look to see how busy they are, how many people are posting things. Don't go and join the groups where it tends to be spammy, where they just spam links, because this is not how to grow your affiliate marketing business. You want to do it properly, and the only way to do that, especially using a social platform like Facebook, is to do it in a social way, not just throw links at people, because A, it will turn your prospects off because they won't be interested in what you're doing, because all you're doing is throwing links at them, and B, it just doesn't work. It's not sustainable. So you want to come across as a professional at what you do. So people will appreciate when you start giving them some good information, and then they're more inclined to at least check your profile out to see who you are and what you're about. So choose, like I said, 3 to 5 groups, and once you're in a group, then you need to start connecting to people. My advice would be to connect to just a maximum of 20 people a day, because Facebook are really if you start connecting to say 50 or 100 people in one go, they will see that and they'll basically block you from doing that. So you just need to do it in a measured fashion, so they don't flag you effectively and stop you from doing it. Once you've connected to these people, what you'll find is, because obviously they'll see a friend request that comes up in their feed, they will obviously either connect to you or they won't. Now, for every 20 people that you send a friend request to, you'll probably get 5 that will actually accept. So once you've started the process slowly by adding 20 people a day, then add maybe 20 in the morning and 20 in the afternoon, and then you'll start to grow your circle of people that are connected to you, and obviously they will also reach out to you because quite often they'll want to know more about you and they'll ask you why you've connected to them. So this is the social side of Facebook. So once someone connects to you, my advice would be to always say thanks for connecting, have a human conversation with them. Do not spam your links to them because that's not the idea or purpose of what this is right now. It's purely so you can get people connected to you. So when you post content, they will be shown that content by Facebook because that's how it works. So be prepared to have to go into your messenger and have proper conversations with people. Because like I said, that is the nature of the beast. So you need to be prepared to have conversations, albeit via messenger. So there's nothing, you're not on the phone or anything like that. Although you can take it to that, but effectively, you need to understand that's what you have to do. So you've started to grow your audience. You've connected to people. So now you need to start giving out content. So you have to have a good content strategy. My advice, and from my own experience, some people say you have to post every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. I never did that. I did it 3 to 4 times a week. As long as you're giving good content, and in this case, you're talking to them about affiliate marketing, so you want to give them instructional information about affiliate marketing. How do they do things? Ask them questions, perhaps do polls, that kind of thing. Even value posts. If I go to one of the posts that I posted, this was back in November, and the post was more of an inspirational thing. So, how to set goals, just about goal setting and sticking to it, and making sure you have a purpose in what you're doing. And then what that does is it generates comments. People comment on the post, and the idea is to get as much engagement as you can, because the engagement is the bit that drives your potential sales. Because if people are engaging, they're listening, or they're reading your posts, they're making comments, they're interested in you. So these people, you need to comment back. This is all about the Facebook algorithm. So Facebook works on interactions and the social side of things. So the more interaction you have on a post, the more they will then feed that post out in front of a larger audience, and that's the whole idea here. So I'd advise you do posts in a certain way. So you want inspirational posts because people like that kind of thing. You can also do quote posts, like for example on this person's page, where focus goes, energy flows, that kind of thing. These things, believe it or not, get massive engagement. But there's no real value behind it other than it makes people feel good. But again, you want to mix it up. So value and quote posts, and then proof posts. And in this particular post, I'm actually documenting my journey about what I've been doing with generating sales on my Facebook profile. And so I write a little bit of story. It's a 6-week journey where I went from when I started to when I started making sales. And then here I just have a proof which just shows you that I had a $1,500 day. And then obviously other people are interested. And what that'll do is that'll generate interest in what you're doing. People will reach out to you, they'll actually message you and ask you, what is it you're doing? How do you do it? And then this is where you can give them the links to your affiliate program. If you're following and you're implementing what you're doing, what's been taught in that program, you can then pass that information on to potential customers. Not all of them are going to buy, but this is how you can generate leads for free. So yes, it's more time consuming, you have to put more effort into it, but it doesn't cost you a penny. So it is a tactic that you can use, as like I said at the very beginning of the video. If you're relatively new and you've got a limited budget, it's a great way to get people at least looking at what you're doing. And what that will do is then these people will message you directly. You can then send them to your opt-in pages for your products and services, or if they would prefer to be a little bit more anonymous, they could perhaps just click your profile. And this is what I tended to find would happen quite a lot, as people would automatically just go to my profile and then they can check out who I am, and that's when they start clicking the links in your intro. And that is how you generate free leads and potential sales, for any products and service. And in this particular case, it's for Warrior Plus products. So I hope that makes sense. Just remember, Facebook is a social platform, so you have to do it. You have to do it in the right way. So every time you post content, when you get replies, you have to, when you get comments to your posts, go back in and answer all those people, because the more activity that Facebook see on your profile, the more they see you're active on it, the greater the reach you'll have with your potential audience. So I hope this video has helped you understand how you can start affiliate marketing with no budget at all. But if you still are stuck in the weeds, you're not sure how to do things properly, as I said, I follow a simple 3-step process in what I do, and it's just rinse and repeat. And if you'd like to learn more about that, please click the link in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.